Alright, let's see how things pass now by property name. So I'm going to do the same two commands I did before. I'm going to do a get process and do a get member on that, and I'm going to do a full help on the second command. And let's see if we can discover why some of those worked. So let's do first of all the get process and pass that to get member. Alright, now here are all the property names, and we have several down here, and then we have some alias ones up here. Alright, now that's quite a few, but not so many that we can't look through and find the ones we want. But before I do that, I'm going to do a get help full on stop service. So let's try that one. Let's go get help full stop service. And now I'm going to look for the parameters that accept by property name. And if I remember right, we only had one that we found last time. It was right here. It is by property name, true by property name, right here, accept pipeline input. And so now, what is the name? Well, it is name. The parameter name is name. So let's look back up here and see if we have a property called name. And sure enough, we do have a property called name. So because we have a parameter called name and a property called name, if the two names happen to match, then this will work, only if the two names match. So let's see what was going on here in the case. I had a process here called let's see if let's do this one again. All right, I'm going to copy that, and we will paste it over here. Oops, did I not get it copied? Let's try that again. Copy and paste. There we go. And we're going to run it. And let's see if we can find, well, here's a white one right here. That one's kind of a long name. Oh, here we go. Let's use this one. So this one, the name is VMnet DHCP. Just for fun, I'm going to do a services on my Windows machine here and see if I can find this VMnet thing. So let's go down to VMware. Oops. VMware. There's a VMware DHCP service. And if I double click on that, sure enough, it looks like the service name is VMnet DHCP. So let's take a look at the process. And I will look only for VMnet and see if I can find that. And sure enough, here it is. Well, it kind of cut it off here, but here's my VMnet DHCP. Let's do the same thing with get service. And there it is, the name VMnet DHCP. These two match, and because these have the same name, that particular one did work, and I was able to call up a process and then stop the service that had the same name as that process. So that's why that command worked. Again, I know this is confusing, but in both cases, by value and by property name, I'm going to do the same exact two commands. On the first command, I will do a get member. On the second command, I will do a get help full, and then we will compare, but we're comparing different things in each case to see if it will pass through the pipeline. Wow, that's a little tricky. You're going to need to practice this a little bit and see if you can do it on your own.